Coverage you can count on continues with Glenn Marini's Sports Report.
It hasn't been the greatest of seasons for the Comets, but things could always be worse. Just ask the fans out in California as the ECHL announcing that the San Francisco Bulls have ceased operation after losing about $4 million over the past 2 years. Blake Sebring weighs in on sunnier topics in this week's edition of Inside the Zone. With outdoor games becoming more and more popular in the NHL, they're making their way down to the Comets level. It was recently announced that Toledo will play 2 outdoor games next season. One of those coming against your Fort Wayne Comets. Now, even in a hockey city like Fort Wayne, however, Blake says he doesn't see an outdoor game in the future at somewhere like Parkview Field.
It would cost $70 a ticket. And I'm not sure Fort Wayne will pay anything for $70 tickets that's not the Eagles reunion or Elton John at the Coliseum or something like that.
Well, how did Toledo make it work?
They got a 10-day festival,
Okay.
and they got the hospital, the big hospital there is sponsoring the whole deal. It's probably costing them $2-3 million.
Wow.
Yeah, and they said it was going to cost approximately $750,000 or $1.25 million to put on just the 2 games for the Walleye. You could technically bankrupt yourself if you did this for a one event, 1 game, and then it didn't sell.
Yeah.
You'd be hurting bad.
For this week's entire show with our good buddy Blake, click on the Wayne.com sports page. His last name may be bland, but Pierre was certainly spicy on the basketball court this past week. The IPFW senior named the Summit League's co-player of the week. The Dons only did play 1 game last week, but what a game it was. Against IUPUI on Saturday, Bland barely missing a triple-double. Kid had 16 points, 9 boards, and 8 assists. Bland also adding 3 steals in there. IPFW 16-6 now on the season, 4-1 in Summit League play. They're tied with North Dakota State for the conference lead. By scoring just 56 points, some fans would consider Sunday's victory over Illinois an ugly win. However, some of the numbers are just too pretty to ignore. Hoosiers gave up just 46 points to Illinois. That's the lowest total they've allowed against a Big Ten team in the Tom Crean era. IU also out-rebounding the Illini 42-28. They also held Illinois to a measly 33% shooting from the field.
Their game can get exponentially better with skills. Their game continues to really expand when their attitude is strong and when they have a real positive mental attitude. We've got to continue to build towards that because we're very, very young when it comes to the emotions of the game. And the more that we learn from that and get hardened to it, the better we'll be.
Next up for the Hoosiers, a trip to mountainous Lincoln, Nebraska on Thursday night. Last time the Purdue ladies hit the court, Lisa Clemens hit her mark. The Snyder grad, a career-high 23 points last week against Northwestern. Last night at Illinois, Clemens and the 19th-ranked Boilers looking to squeeze the orange. First half, Clemens against the double team. Nice move there off glass. How about more Purdue? More for Miss Clemens over the top. She is talented down low when she catches it like that. Purdue by 5 later. It's Clemens on the lay-in. Purdue would lead by 6 at the break. Second half, Boilers go to Clemens. Why not? Clemens had 13 points on 5 of 6 shooting as Purdue wins 80-68. And that'll do it for sports. I'm Glenn Marini. Have a great day.